guys, and welcome to Scrap Rat. Today we are going to do a flip through of my very large and in charge gator mouth bunny book. I made this for a very, very dear friend, relative, and she's my boss. So um, she has a special name for her granddaughter. She calls her Bunny Moon. So I made her this very chunky thing along with a box, like a little container of ephemera, so they can switch it out and play with it, and all of the things. So I just wanted to share it with you guys before I gave it to her. It's hard. I just want to say it's hard when you're working on something for someone that you actually care about, because you want it to be right. And this has a lot of learning mistakes in it. But yeah. So if there's anything in here that you have questions about, if I don't go over it while we're going through it, just comment below and try to tell me about where the timestamp is. And I will either answer the question or make a tutorial or tell you where I got it, or, something like that. This thing was about 2 years plus in the making. So I wanted to give it to her a long time ago, but tomorrow is her birthday, so I buckled down and got it done, and it's done. I'm going to do this. I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm not touching it again. So, and give her her little bag of extra ephemera. But yeah. So to start off with, this is it on the outside, and it is extra, like I said. It has a lot going on. But I made it so they can, take it and pull stuff off of it and play with it. And, she can put pictures in it, or she can take everything out of it and actually use it for a journal eventually. But it has little bunnies in the tassel, little teddy bear bunny, a little jointed bunny. Has a little, I think they're called hitch post, that I have this and this. I did a tutorial on this, but it's not up because I didn't want to actually release the any footage with the bunny book in it, just in case. But this is actually a rabbit pom-pom that I put on a piece of string, and it goes down the book and back up the book, so she can use it for a bookmark or take it off, or whatever. But when I did this little golden book, I kept the story intact. So the entire story is in here. She would like to read it with her granddaughter. And it just has tags. And it has these little journaling spots in it. And I'm not going to go through every piece of ephemera, but I will touch on things that I guess that need to be, that I think you guys would care about or whatever. But lots of little charms. And the way I did this one was I put a charm on this side, put a charm on this side, and then it has the tassel with a bulb pin on the edge of it. And it's just one of those little clips. Faux tickets that I made for her. Lots and lots of goodies in here. Lots and lots of goodies. But she can remove some of this. She can take it out and draw on it. Put it back. Let her granddaughter take it home. Whatever the case may be. So, lots of references, obviously, to the bunnies, but also to the moon. So, it says a bunny charm on it here. This is actually the bunny from Alice in Wonderland, which is a kind of a nod to my sister-in-law. And I want to put the Wonder Woman ticket in it somewhere, because yeah, it's kind of a thing. She is a Wonder Woman, so we're gonna put that right here by the cherries. But this is actually, let's show you this. This is a little tag, collage tag, that has Peter Rabbit on the back of it. Let's stick this in. And these again have the bulb pin for the dangle on the outside, and then each of those has a dangle. It just sounds cool, you know. Lots of jingles, lots of movement. I made this a lot of the bulk is because of stuff like this. Little shaker thing for her to pull out and play with. Lots of little interactive hidden places for pictures or drawings or what have ya. So there's that one. And I like how he's just peeking out. Another little bunny charm. And this is a napkin decoupaged on a piece of cardstock. And this is out of a index card, and it's just got a couple of little gals in it that kind of look like her. Another little bunny charm up there with a little pink button. These are just made with pom-poms and bunny charms. And this little cherries again. And these guys here, kind of made these to coordinate. I was kind of thinking future, she may want something a little bit more, a little less extra. But yeah, just lots of little stuff. And I even put pockets in here for her to tuck things in along the edge when the story allowed, when it was far enough away. But yeah, the whole story's in here, and there's something on every single page. This is a bingo card, vintage bingo card that I decoupaged. It's a little piece of bunny paper. Lots of little scrappy bits. Oh, look, there's a blank page. There's not something on every page. Look at me telling stories. Bless my own. There's little faux vintage Valentines. Little bunny cards. Oh, this is an envelope, so she can, I think there's actually a couple of stickers and stuff in there. And the pages that didn't have bunnies on them, I stamped bunnies. Or, you know, did a sticker or something on them. But this is just made with envelopes. It's just a little waterfall. And then I put cardstock on it to kind of color it in. These are little ephemera pieces that have, they're actually the cut apart cards that I didn't cut them fully apart. I made them into like a little card. And then held them on with a teeny tiny little paper clip that has a little bunny on it. More stamped bunnies. Another little journaling spot. And then this I put in the center of the signature so she could fill it in if she wanted to. And this is just a little flip out with the bike. Another little bunny. This is a little card in here. And there's lots of this removable ephemera that she can put, you know, different places, or she can pull out and play with, like I said. More stamping. Eyelet along the edge of some of the pages, not all of them, because let's face it, that would have been overkill, right? It's a little embroidered flower with a bunny on a bulb pin, and little pom-pom on a tiny little safety pin, and more ephemera. And more pages, and the story goes. And this little flip out, it's got a pocket here, there's a pocket, there's a pocket here, there's a pocket here, there's a pocket here, and there's a, oh, it's up here, there's a pocket right here. I did not come up with this. I followed a tutorial from Camila Crafts Designs. And then there's, this one is just an envelope. And this is a vintage disposable coaster that I kind of distressed a little bit and put in here because I thought it looked cute with all the pink and green and the little vintage envelope. And little journaling pages, and this on the mailman page is a little vintage postcard that says happy birthday, because like I said, tomorrow's her birthday. So excuse me. And we just go on, and here is a belly band that I had actually made when I was about, I don't know, halfway through the journal. And I knew it was going to add some bulk. Normally, when a journal is not completely stuffed, it doesn't add that much bulk. But I knew it was going to be, I knew this was going to be a big book because I made it for that purpose. I made it as a toy, I guess, kind of a toy, yeah. And I made this little paper clip, little shaker hair bow thing. Just something kind of fun she can take off and play with. And this is a triple pocket. It has 1, 2, 3, and then it has one on the top, one up here. Come on. Y'all don't want to see me fiddle farting around with it. So in the center of it, I tried to do something that was a message, or, you know, like a inspirational type thing, or like the baby's weight and everything. Some more stamping, little washi sticker, some more of the lace, and this actually has a little teeny tiny bingo chip that I put a little sticker on, just something to tuck in that little gold pocket because it has lots of gold in here. And this is just a little pom-pom, one of the little mink pom-poms with a little gingham bunny on it on a bulb pin. And this will all lay right once we stand it back up. That's another little flip, little sticker. Little pocket here. A couple of little bedazzled things in here. And I stuck her some frames in here, so in the future, if she would like to take some of the stuff off the pages and put pictures in, she can. And I also put her another bingo card for a writing board, so she can actually be able to write, because it's, you know, it's a very bulky, uneven level. It's not level, it's going to be very bulky and uneven. And this, I planned on letting her know we can move it to she can move it to a different spot, obviously, but just for packaging purposes, I wanted the bunny peeking out over the top, and I put a little handmade little faux leather thing on it. So there we have it. Have the full label, little golden book label still intact, and I bound it with crochet floss, crochet, I don't know, the stuff that comes on like a spool, but it has gold thread in it, so I thought that was very fitting with all the gold. So that is it. And like I said, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to say that I appreciate you watching. And yeah, this is what happens when it takes you 2 years to make a journal. It is extreme. No, but I went in with the full intentions of doing that. I just didn't know it was going to take me this long. So, but now the baby is at least old enough. She's not going to be putting things in her mouth and stuff. So, you know, there's that. Always look at the bright side. All right, guys, just want to say thank you very much, and go out and spread some joy with each other today and love one another. All right, thanks. Much love, guys.